तव कथामृतम् तप्तजीवनम् कविभिरीडितम् कल्मषापहम् श्रवणमङ्गलम् श्रीमदाततम् भुवि गृह्णन्ति ये भूरिदा जनाः भुवि गृह्णन्ति ये भूरिदा जनाः।
ओम तव कथामृतं तप्त जीवनं कविभिरीडितं कल्मषापहं श्रवणमंगलं श्रीमदाततं भुवि गृह्णन्ति ये भूरिदा जना. We are studying the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, and today we have to bid farewell to it. Today is the 240th episode, and yesterday we left a few lines so that we can have the Rasaswad today also. And where the Ashwini Kumar Datta for the fourth time has gone to Sri Ramakrishna with one of his friends. And a lot of singing and talks went on. And now we are here, myself. Please give us a few instructions. Master, do you know Hriday? He is going to tell something about it. Myself, your nephew, I know him only by name. Master, Hriday used to say to me, Uncle, please don't give out your stock of instructions all at once. Why should you repeat the same things over and over again? He could not understand because, anyway, I would reply, you fool, what's that to you? These are my words, and if I like, I shall repeat them 100,000 times. You keep quiet. Myself, exactly, smiling, exactly so. So, Ashwini Kumar has received everything correctly. He knows that it is Thakur's words, original, and he can talk as he likes. He does not talk as he likes. Every time he talks, there are many people who are illumined. And we are able to read it again and again. And so, Ashwini Kumar understands and agrees. A little later, he sat upon the bed. He repeated Om several times and began to sing a song whose first line is, dive deep, O mind, dive deep in the ocean of God's beauty. Dub, 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 rupa sagare amar mon. Whose first line is this. Why? Hardly had he sung one or two lines when he himself dived deep and was lost in samadhi. So that is his natural mood, going into high levels. Always he tries to drag his mind down for our sake. But when he started singing, he went up. When the samadhi was over, he began to pace the room with both hands, pulled up the cloth he was wearing. He began to pace the room and, with both hands, pulled up the cloth he was wearing, till it reached his waist, almost open. One end of it was trailing on the floor and the other was hanging loose. Trailing on the floor and the other was hanging loose. Nudging my companion, I whispered, "See how nicely he wears his cloth." You understood? Nicely means freely, without concern. A moment later, he threw away his cloth with the words, "Ah, what a nuisance, off with it." So he came in his natural state. Yesterday, you remember, I said in all this episode, he appears like a woman enchanting men. And that takes down and down, while Thakur's enchantment is taking them up and up. Now here we find a very big difference. Very big difference. If a woman would not open herself, only a very bad woman may open. And if that happens, the people will feel tempted badly. But when Sri Ramakrishna opens, his spirituality radiates more and people are stunned. He, he began to pace up and down the room naked, lost in his own glory, though people are present there. From the northern end of the room, he brought an umbrella and a stick and asked us, "Are these yours?" Scarcely had I replied no when he said, "I knew it. I can judge a man by stick and umbrella." So his sight is transparent totally. By stick and umbrella, even he can understand people. They must belong to that man who was here some time ago and swallowed a lot of my words without understanding them. That means he heard, swallowed, and he did not understand. All this Thakur can see as they say palm fruit on his hand. A few minutes later, he sat down, still naked. That is simply more than enchanting. Thakur, naked, always, like a child. And that radiates his spirituality so much more. People are attracted in a very different way. Sublime attraction, we can call it sublime. It takes the mind. On the northern end of his cot, facing the west, this is for our visualization. Northern end of the cot, that means that side, facing the west. Okay. And asked me, "Well, do you consider me ungentlemanly?" Myself, "Of course not. You are a perfect gentleman." So Ashwini has really very good receptivity. Only 4 times he has come. But why do you ask me that? Master, you see, Shivnath and others don't think I am a gentleman. They are much conscious of the formalities and of the body. When they come, I have to wrap a cloth or something around me. Cloth or something around me. Do you know Girish Ghosh? Myself, which Girish Ghosh? The one who is in the theatre? Master, yes. Because the name and surname can be same many times. It's happening. I have never seen him, but I know him by reputation. Master, a good man, spiritual man. Myself, they say he drinks. Master, let him, let him. How long will he continue that? Okay. How long will he continue that? When he gets the taste of God more, he will stop it automatically. Thakur is not going to tell him to stop. Thakur told him, offer to God everything before you take, and that itself will cure him. Do you know Narendra? No, sir. I wish very much that you could meet him. He finds something, some link. He has taken the name of Girish and Narendra, who can talk well, who understood Thakur in their own ways. And about Shivnath, he said differently. He has passed the BA examination and is unmarried. Narendra's qualification. Myself, very well, sir. I shall meet him. Master, today there will be a kirtan at Ram Datta's house. You may meet him there. Please go there this evening. All right. Yes, do. Don't forget. It is your command. Shall I not obey? Surely I will go. He showed us the pictures in his room and asked me whether a picture of Buddha could be had. Myself, very likely. Master, please get one for me. He is not afraid. He has understood Ashwini to be his own. Myself, very well, I'll bring one when I come again. But alas, I never return to Dakshineshwar. There it ends, huh? But he had asked him to go to Rambabu's house. That evening, I went to Rambabu's house and met Narendra. In one of the rooms, the master sat reclining against a pillow. Narendra sat at his right and I in front. Because Master Masha has told him to note down his reminiscences. So as much as possible, he is telling in the style in which Master Masha has done. He asked Narendra to talk with me. But Narendra said, I have a bad headache today. I don't feel like talking. I replied, then let us put it off till another day. So that day it could not happen. And that came to pass in May or June of 1897 at Almora. The will of the master had to be fulfilled, and it was fulfilled after 12 years. How happily I spent those few days with Swami Vivekananda at Almora, sometimes at his house, sometimes at mine, and one day on the top of a hill with nobody accompanying us. I never met him after that. It was as if to fulfill the master's wish that we saw each other at Almora. Okay? And he says, how happily I spent these few days with Swami Vivekananda. Now, I saw the master, summing up the whole thing, I saw the master not more than 4 or 5 times. But in that short time, we became so intimate, like intimate, understand? And that is Thakur's instruction, to become intimate with God. That I felt as if we had been classmates. How much liberty I took while speaking with him. But no sooner had I left his possession than it flashed on me, goodness gracious, think where I have been. That means as soon as he comes out, he feels Thakur is such a high personality, I'm an ordinary personality, and yet we were feeling intimate. That is Thakur's special property. He is all-pervading God avatar. So he can be one with everybody who is receptive spiritually, not otherwise. So Ashwini being spiritually receptive, Thakur himself made Ashwini free and intimate. What I saw and received in those few days has sweetened my whole life. Yesterday I was telling about it. Thakur has told them, roseate intoxication. So that we find in Ashwini's life. Throughout his life, it has been sweetened. Throughout the life, it has been sweetened it. That Elysian smile of his that he never forgets. Laden with nectar, smile, laden with nectar. I have locked up in the secret closet of my memory. Aha. So that keeps him blissful always. Thakur's Elysian smile is locked up in Ashwini's memory. That is the unending treasure of a hapless person like me. That smile, the memory of that smile is unending treasure of a hapless person like me, like myself. A thrill of joy passes through my heart when I think how a grain of that bliss. Now, this is what Master Masha's Kathamrita. A thrill of joy passes through my heart when I think how a grain of the bliss shed from that laughter has been sweetening the lives of millions through your Kathamrita. He has understood that a grain of bliss shed from that laughter has been sweetening the lives of millions, even in distant America. If that be my case, by imagining that and memory, you may very well understand how lucky you are. So the whole thing about Ashwini Kumar is a rare one. Really blessed was he and blessed was Master Mahasaya. And so here we come to the end of the description as much as possible, but a chronology of Sri Ramakrishna's life has been given, and let us read it out to get a picture of the whole life, to get a picture from the background. 1775, birth of Khudiram. Birth of Khudiram, Thakur's father, earthly father. 1791, birth of Chandra Devi, his mother, earthly mother. 1805, birth of Ram Kumar, his eldest brother. 1814, Khudiram settles at Kamarpukur. We know because of the adherence to truth, he had to get the anger of the landlord and he had to leave his home and hearth and property. And in Kamarpukur, his friend Suklal Goswami gave him some rooms to live and a little land, and he lived there. 1826, birth of Rameshwar, second brother. 1844, 1836, birth of Sri Ramakrishna, February 18, about 5:15 a.m. So that is the holy spot. 1843, death of Khudiram. So like the drama, one party has exited. 1845, Sri Ramakrishna's sacred thread ceremony. It was very significant because Thakur said that I will take Bhiksha from the ironsmith woman then because of her love and affection. 1850, Ram Kumar opens his school in Calcutta, the cause of Thakur's coming to Calcutta. Master Mahasaya has beautifully summed up whole Thakur's life through this chronology. 1853, birth of the Holy Mother, December 12. 1850, so the other character in the drama, divine drama has come. 1855, Dakshineshwar Kali temple founded. Hriday at Dakshineshwar, Sri Ramakrishna appointed priest of the Hriday came and helped Sri Ramakrishna in his sadhana, later on tortured. Sri Ramakrishna appointed priest of the Vishnu temple and then of the Kali temple. 1856, death of Ram Kumar. Realization of God in Thakur's human Leela, and first God-intoxicated state of Shri Ram. 1857, Shri Ram Krishna's treatment under Ganga Prasad Seth. And his brother told that it is not physical ailment. 1858, Haladariya's priest at Kali Dakshineshwar, Thakur's cousin brother, who could not understand Thakur alternately. Shri Ramakrishna goes to Kamarpukur for a visit. 1859, Shri Ramakrishna's marriage. 1860, return to Dakshineshwar, Mathur's vision. Mathur saw Thakur as Shiva and Kali both. 18, so that is significant. 1861, death of Rani Rasmani, meeting with Brahmani, Tantra practice under the Brahmani, second divine madness. So Mathur helped. We don't know what Rani would have reacted. So she has gone. And where we came, she declared Thakur as incarnation and helped him in Tantra sadhana. And again Thakur became intoxicated. Divine madness. 1863, completion of Tantra practice, meeting with Pandit Padmalochan. Padmalochan, Vedantic Pandit, he understood Thakur's incarnation code. Chandra Devi comes to live at Dakshineshwar permanently, his mother. 1864, Shri Ram Krishna's practice of the Vatsalya Bhav under Jatadhari, practice of the Madhur Bhav, initiation into sannyas by Totapuri. All that happened. Important events, important steps. 1865, Akshay replaces Haladari. Akshay was his nephew. Haladari could not continue because Kali Mata was angry on him. And then Akshay came. Totapuri leaves Dakshineshwar after 11 months. 1866, Shri Ram Krishna in the Advaita plane for 6 months after Totapuri left. Illness, practice of Mohammedanism as the outcome of the mind becoming universally brought by Vedanta. In between, illness because of 2 points. Because of the rigorous sadhana and because he cured Jagdamba Dasi and so took the illness upon himself. 1867, Shri Ram Krishna at Kamarpukur, Brahmani takes leave. Because of ego and all that, he suffered, she understood, she introspected, and she left to Kashi and Vrindavan. 1868, pilgrimage, meeting with Ganga Ma in Vrindavan. A high sadhika who understood Thakur to be Radha herself. 1870, tour with Mathur, Shri Ramakrishna at the Kalutola Harisabha. There, he occupied the seat which they reserved for Chaitanya. That became a big issue, and Bhagwan Das Babaji was criticizing him, but when he saw him and talked with him, he was impressed. Visit to Kalna, there he met that Bhagwan Das Babaji. And Navadvip, where he understood fully Chaitanya's incarnationhood. 1871, death of Mathur. So that part is over. 1872, the Holy Mother's first visit to Dakshineshwar, the Shodashi Puja. He worshipped Holy Mother as goddess of 16 years age, unmarried, doing tapasya for Shiva. In that form, the most beautiful form of the goddess is at age of 16, called Lalita, called Tripura Sundari and all that. In that form, he worshipped Holy Mother, offered all his sadhana and the fruit of sadhana to her. (1873) Death of Rameshwar. 1874 the Holy Mother, again at Dakshineshwar. 1875 Sri Ramakrishna's first visit to Keshav Chandra Sen. That opened up to all the English Western educated young men of Calcutta and the world. 1876 death of Chandra Devi. Thakur could not do Tarpan, Galita Karma Avastha. His actions have dropped down. 1877 to 78, intimacy with Keshav, the Holy Mother's third visit to Dakshineshwar. 1879, coming out disciples begin. That is Ramchandra Datta and Manomohan, they came. 1880, last visit to Kamarpukur, afterwards he could not go. 1881, dismissal of Hriday because of some other fault which he did with Trilokya, the then owner. Meeting with Rakhal and Narendranath. So from the would-be sannyasi and disciple, Rakhal came first through Manamohan and then Narendra came. 1882, visit to Pandit Vidyasagar, an important event. He judged Vidyasagar as a great, great man, but gold is hidden within him, which he does not know. The Holy Mother again at Dakshineshwar. So Master Masha has counted Holy Mother's vision again and again. We should know that though Master Masha is so intimate with Sri Ramakrishna, he was given mantra diksha by the Holy Mother. (1884) Death of Keshav. Meeting with Pandit Shashadhar Tarka Chudamani. And that was important. And he said, why not bring your mind on your throat? And Thakur said, it cannot be. Gopal Ma, Agurmani Devi worshipped Gopal and had vision of Gopal, and she understood Thakur himself is her Gopal, and that is why her name became Gopal. The Holy Mother comes to live at Dakshineshwar for the last time. That means after that she did not go to immediately Yaramati till Thakur was there. 1885, last visit to Panihati, that aggravated the illness, but it was important. All the English educated people had gone with him. Illness and removal to Shampukur, because it went on taking sins of others. He got illness on his body, apparently due to too much taking ice. Removal to Shampukur, association with Dr. Sarkar, and change in Dr. Sarkar's attitude, which we see in the Gospel. Removed to Kashipur for a fresh air. 1886, treatment at Kashipur, organization of disciples, that is what happened in Kashipur, Mahasamadhi. August 16 at 2 minutes past 1 a.m. Now, what we have to do? We have come one round of whole Gospel. Who imagined that we could read the whole English Gospel? Now, my old announcement, tomorrow we will not have this class. Let there be a gap of a day. Sunday is of course Sunday. From Monday, I shall try to read the Bhagavad Gita with Shankar's commentary in English and whoever wants to attend are welcome. Let us see another scripture. Om Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam Kavibiriditam Kalmashapaham Shravanamangalam Shrimadatam Bhuigrunanti Ye Bhurida Jana. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.